Good morning and welcome to our Saybrook Mindful Moment. This morning we're going to dwell a little in spring, and when I think of spring, I think of where I grew up in the San Joaquin Valley of California, and my third grade teacher who taught us haiku. And it's a seed that has stayed with me through my whole life. It's one of my favorite journaling practices, and a lovely way of meeting every moment. So I'm going to invite us all to arrive together by reading this generous companion that is our body. And explore a position that is comfortable while still alert, uplifted, and dignified. At ease in this moment. And when you have found your seat between heaven and earth in this mysterious form that is your being human, bring your attention to your breath. What is the experience of your breath in this body? Inhale spaciousness, exhale tension. For this moment, leave the day's tasks at the door. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing into the spaces of each cell of your being. Taking just a moment to give gratitude for the collective collaborative process. Every one of these cells agreeing to be you for a little while. I'm going to invite you to continue to focus on your breath and whatever sensations may rise and fall as we explore our haiku morning together. Morning glories. The well bucket entangled, I ask for water. This is a bead of kindness. The great heart of compassion to ask for water at her neighbor's house rather than disturb the flower. The sacred. Bright sun, the sheen of tall grass when it bends. Every rock, tree, and blade of grass has a spirit. This exists in most ancient indigenous spiritual traditions worldwide. Bowing to the sacred. Bright sun, the sheen of tall grass when it bends. ever lingering in the taste of the walnut, deep autumn. Rest here with the haiku, bringing your attention to sacred food chain. Every day when we taste and eat food, whatever our choices, we could acknowledge it with a bow or a silent thank you. This is a sacred act by a sacred being of a sacred plant or animal in the web of life. Ever lingering in the taste of the walnut, deep autumn. Dignity. The homeless man takes off his shoes before his cardboard house. To refresh ourselves and uplift our spirits, it could be the simple act of lifting one's head, opening a window to the fresh air, taking off one's shoes to not dirty the floor. These small acts have more power than we can know. Dignity. The homeless man takes off his shoes before his cardboard house. Listening. Stillness piercing the rocks. The sound of cicadas. Stillness piercing the rocks. The sound of cicadas. Sometimes we need reminders to open our senses again. For the more we practice listening, the more we can hear. Listening. What is alive in your body right now? Stillness. Saying nothing. The guest, the host, the white chrysanthemum. Saying nothing. The guest, the host, the white chrysanthemum. Each moment's meeting of a person or even a flower is precious and fleeting. It is to be savored completely, perhaps best in silence. basic goodness. First light, everything in this room was already here. First light, everything in this room was already here. In the light, finally seeing what was there all along, the absolute beauty of simplicity, of naked reality. First light, everything in this room was already here. Notice your breath, breathing in. Still, while still moving. Interdependence. A heavy cart rumbles by. Peonies tremble. A heavy cart rumbles by. Peonies tremble. Peonies and humans are equal in the universe. This is deep ecological consciousness that all are interconnected more than we realize. Even modern physics now sees our planet and the universe as a web of dynamic interrelations. How nice for the West to catch up to the wisdom of the indigenous. Interdependence. A heavy cart rumbles by. Peonies tremble. Compassion. Don't hit the fly. He prays with his hands and his feet. Don't hit the fly. He prays with his hands and his feet. Haiku is a way to remember how everything is connected in our world. And if we feel connected, we will not harm things, but rather care for them. Compassion. Gratitude. Remembering those gone, thankful to be here. Pond of purple iris. Remembering those gone, thankful to be here. Pond of purple iris. Gratitude. The word embodies a sacred worldview that is not only transformative, but necessary in a world yearning for peace. Just to be alive and breathing here and now, although not always perfectly, just to simply sit in a chair or lie down or on our cushion or standing, feeling our back against the wood is enough. It is this point with an expansive, relaxed feeling of gratitude that we can see and take in the vast world around us, the pond of purple iris. And thank you for resting your attention on each bead of these haiku meditations. I hope they carry you through your day.